My girlfriend went on her friend's podcast to discuss relationship dynamics, not knowing I was listening. When she called me her practice boyfriend, I called in live and ended it on air. I was driving home from the gym, flipping through podcast episodes. Vanessa mentioned her friend Kelsey started a relationship advice show. Traffic was brutal, and I was bored, so I clicked play. Kelsey's voice came through my speakers. So, today's guest is my girl Vanessa, who's been dating her boyfriend Grant for 3 years. Let's talk about settling versus waiting for the one. My grip tightened on the steering wheel. At first, it was generic. Communication styles, love languages, future goals. Then, Kelsey pushed. But real talk, Vanessa. Is Grant the one, or is he just convenient? Vanessa laughed. That fake laugh she does at work events. Honestly, he's a placeholder. Grant is fine. Stable job, decent apartment, treats me well. But he's so basic. There's no spark anymore. She paused. He's my practice boyfriend. The guy you date to figure out what you actually want before the real relationship. My blood went ice cold. Kelsey jumped in. Practice boyfriend. I'm dying. Does he know? Vanessa snorted. God, no. Grant thinks we're on this path to marriage and kids. He bought me that Tiffany bracelet last month, thinking he's investing in our future. Really, he's just keeping me comfortable while I figure out my next move. It got worse. The sex is boring. Missionary with the lights off. I faked it for 2 years. But he's got that tech job salary, so I'm not complaining. Free dinners, trips, rent, he helps with when I'm short. Kelsey egged her on. What happens when you meet someone better? Vanessa didn't hesitate. Then Grant gets a breakup text and I'm out. He's too passive to make a scene, too scared of confrontation. He'll just accept it like the boring little pushover he is. I pulled into a parking lot, hands shaking. The podcast was live. I could see the chat scrolling. I created an account, username, Grant listening. I typed, Vanessa, this is Grant. I'm listening. The silence was immediate. Kelsey saw it first. Vanessa, we have a comment here from, oh no. I heard Vanessa's sharp intake of breath. Wait, what? Grant? No, that's not. I called the show's live line. Kelsey picked up. We have a caller. Grant, is that you? It's me, Vanessa. Since you're sharing our relationship with strangers, let me clarify. You're right. I was planning marriage. Bought the ring last week. $1,500 at the same Tiffany where I got your bracelet. Dead air. But you're wrong about one thing. I'm not too passive to make a scene. Vanessa, we're done. Practice relationship over. Pack your things out of my apartment by Friday, or they're going to the curb. I hung up. They cut to commercial seconds later. I blocked Vanessa, blocked Kelsey, and drove home. 20 minutes later, my buzzer rang continuously. Vanessa sobbing, with her mom Donna. Grant, please, I didn't mean it. Kelsey twisted my words. It was entertainment. You know I love you. I opened the door, but didn't let them in. Which part was twisted? The practice boyfriend part? The faking it for 2 years part? Or the boring pushover part? Donna interjected. You embarrassed her on a public platform. You've humiliated my daughter over a joke. She humiliated me first. To thousands of people. I just responded in the same forum. Vanessa's face crumpled. The ring. You said you bought a ring. We can fix this. I'm returning it tomorrow. We're not fixing anything. The aftermath was brutal. Vanessa launched a smear campaign, posted I was controlling and abusive, refused to pay back the $2,000 I'd loaned her, kept my apartment key and took my TV and appliances. Then someone emailed my company's HR with allegations of workplace misconduct. My manager pulled me aside with the anonymous complaint. I hired a lawyer. Cease and desist for defamation. Small claims for the $2,000 loan. At the hearing, my lawyer played the podcast audio. The practice boyfriend comment. The faking it admission. The boring pushover line. Vanessa sat there, face red, as the judge listened. The judge ruled in my favor. $2,000 plus court costs. Then added another $1,500 in damages for the harassment campaign. Vanessa's face went blank, like she couldn't process that actions had consequences. She thought I was passive, thought I'd just disappear quietly. Turns out her practice boyfriend knew exactly how to graduate.